Greetings, opera lovers. It's Rona from Pittsburgh. I've just finished listening to Don Giovanni, transmitted from the Met. Tonight was the opening night for this year's run of the opera by Mozart. Last year, I saw the HD production with Marius Kvitchen and Luca Pisaroni, who played the Don and Leporello, respectively. I didn't care for the scenery at all, but I thought the two of them were fabulous. They had great chemistry, and I enjoyed their singing tremendously. So tonight, I couldn't watch what was going on, so I had no idea what kind of physical interaction the singers had with each other. All I could go by was what I heard. And this is what I heard. In general, disappointing. Some good singing, some not such good singing. We'll start off with the men. The men were way better than the women. This was the same thing that happened last year. First of all, we start with the main role. Don Giovanni was played by the Russian bass baritone Ildar Abdrazakov. And I heard him last year in Anna Bolena. He was good. I thought he was way better as Don Giovanni. I think it's a better suited role for him. Playing his sidekick, Leporello, was Erwin Schrott. I know that Mr. Schrott has also played Don Giovanni. The two of them both had a very similar kind of voice. At one time, you used to get sort of a differentiation in vocal types, although many men have switched roles. But tonight, their voices were extremely closely matched. I'm not a fan of that, but no one asks for my opinion when they cast these things. The other big role for a man was the tenor Charles Castronuovo playing Don Ottavio. Very, very good. He was really a Mozart singer. He has those two beautiful arias, and then he's kind of a pathetic character. But he did so well. I'm really a fan of his. And I heard him when he first came to Pittsburgh and sang Faust as a very young man, not seasoned at all. And I knew that he had the stuff to go on with. And he did. So I'm so happy for him. The three women, this is where the opera fell down last year, and it's where the opera fell down this year. However, I have to say that the woman who played Zerlina, Ekaterina Sirina, or however you pronounce her name, I've heard her many times before on various YouTube operas or in the theater for live transmissions. I heard her as Gilda in some production. I can't remember where it was from. She has a beautiful voice. It's exactly the light kind of Zerlina you would like, the crystal clear kind, not the mezzo-y kind. But it was the other two women who really, who did not hold up their end, or they were miscast, I don't know what. So they are names I don't know. And playing Donna Anna was Susanna Phillips, a name I didn't know. She did the role okay, but there was a lot that I didn't like. It was a little out of tune. That can happen. I wasn't crazy about just her technique in general. Maybe she's very young. I don't know. Playing Donna Elvira was Emma Bell. I liked her even less. As far as I'm concerned, they should call this opera Donna Elvira. I mean, she is really the catalyst for the whole thing. I know nobody else is going to think that. But there were two other singers as well. There was someone who played Mazzetto, and his name was something Soar, David Soar. I liked him better than the Mazzetto I heard last year, although for all I know, it's the same singer. But whoever was last year, I don't remember his name, But this year, whoever, even if it's the same person, he sang better. I don't remember who played Il Commendatore last year either, and this year it was Raymond Aceto. I thought he was very, very good. The conductor's name was Edward Gardner. I didn't care for most of it. This is an opera I really know. Um, when you really know an opera, you want to hear it the way you want to hear it. He didn't ask my opinion about how certain parts should go, and so it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. However, he did a great job with the finale. I thought it was very, very good. Once, once the statue enters the stage, of course, the orchestra and chorus, they did their regular stellar job as always. So I was a little disappointed, especially in the women. Met Opera Company, you've got to give us better, great women singers for these roles in Mozart operas. You just can't live and die by the men singing them. Okay, that's my rant for the night. I'm going to miss this Saturday's HD production of Clemenza di Tito because I have to get my hair done. It was the only time I could get an appointment. I know, life comes in. But I will catch it. I will try to catch one of the encore productions, and I'm also going to see Un ballo in maschera, although I know I'm not going to like the production. However, every time I say that, I like the production, so go figure. So I hope some of you were able to listen to it tonight, and maybe you shared the same opinions I did. Maybe your opinions were different. Please write a comment on the bottom of this page. Good night.